Hey, you, I don't know if nobody told you, but you gotta work hard for what you want. And I don't mean just working just to work, because you could be working hard and you ain't making no progress. But what I mean is, whatever dreams you have, whatever goals you set for yourself, if you continue to work hard at them, keep working hard at them, just keep working hard at them, eventually you're gonna start seeing some good results. You're gonna start seeing just a little bit is good, but you got to keep working at it. Don't nothing happen overnight. You know, you got to be focused, laser focused, dial in on what you want. Make your mind up on what you want to do in your life. And then work hard at it. Don't go into it seeking benefits and good results just because you started. No, just start the process. And when you start the process, fall in love with the process. Because what's on the other side of that process, the in between part, that's what's gonna mold you and make you and who you need to be. So when you do get to those goals and those dreams, you accomplish these things that you have on your agenda, or the dreams that you have, the goals, you're gonna be ready. See, a lot of the times we say we want these things and we're not even ready. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you how I know that you're not ready. Every time you started, you stopped. That's one. Then you started, you got a good run going, you know what I'm saying? And then you looking to see results in your time. That's another reason. And then you just keep starting and stopping. You keep quitting. You work so hard to get there, and then you this close, and then you quit because you start getting discouraged. See, you know that it's working. You know that it's working when you start falling in love with the process and things become easier, being that you starting to have good repetition, doing things over and over in your life, meaning not starting over, but if you continue on that path, you continue on putting your feet forward and going forward, eventually you have to see results. It's guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? Now let me tell you something that you don't know. What you don't know is the time when it's gonna start working. And that's the most discouraging part of it all. You don't know the time when it's gonna start working. And being that you don't know the time, you should work even harder. I know you're like, why should I work harder? And I don't know the time. What if I'm doing it for nothing? First of all, you're not doing it for nothing. You're not doing it for nothing. You're gonna keep working hard and you're gonna go even harder when it's not working. So when it start working, you have it already within you to just keep going. You may have heard the saying like, it can't be on you, it gotta be in you. And that's facts. Because a lot of people say that they want stuff and they want to accomplish things, they want to do stuff, they want to move here, they want to go there, do all these things, but they don't have that fight in them. They don't got that dog in them. They don't got that discipline to say, I don't care how long it take, I'm gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? You want it, but you gotta have that discipline to say, I'm gonna get it. I don't care how long it take. I don't care what I gotta do. I don't care how hard I gotta fight. I'm willing to put that time and that work in because I want this. This is for me because I believe it. And sometimes you just gotta sit back and reflect on, the things you've been through, but also who you are right now. Do you really want it? See, it's easier said than done when we talking about getting to where you're trying to go. It's easier said than done. Anybody can say they want to do something and but not be willing to put the work in, you know. And it's not as hard as you think. The hard part is getting started. Once you get started, you in there. You in there. Now where it get a little tough at is staying with it. Staying the course. Staying the course. Me and my wife, we finna get on this journey within business. I ain't gonna speak too much on what it is and stuff like that yet, but we finna get on it. And she just started these classes to learn more. And the first thing the lady say, I'm talking about not even 2 seconds in the video, the lady say, you can want it all you want, I can want it for you. Your family can want it for you. I can see potential in you. You know what I'm saying? I can want to give it to you. But if you ain't willing to put the work in, you could just go and leave, log off right now. He was in like a meeting, you know what I'm saying? A recorded thing or whatever like that. And I say, man, that's that's $1 million worth of game right there because, you know, a lot of people do say they want this and want that, but they ain't willing to put the work in. They ain't willing to put the work in. And that's gonna harm you. That's gonna hurt you more than it'll help you because if you're looking for the easy route and the easy way out, you can forget it. You're wasting your time. Yeah, you can go on here, forget it, and just throw it away because a lot of the times when we get like that, when we think we want it, like wanting it fast, and most of the younger people I talk to, they want the instant change right then. They want the money right now. They want the house. They want the car. They want to be in the word now is popping out. They want to pop out and, you know, floss and gloss. You know what I'm saying? But they don't want to put no work in. And I remember when I was a little younger, because I ain't old yet, y'all, so you know. But I remember when I was a little younger, I had that same mind frame. You know what I'm saying? And I did things to get things that I wanted. But see, the problem was is that I wasn't putting myself in position to win. What I was doing, I was putting myself in position to hurt myself, meaning in the long run, I ain't gonna get nothing out of it. And so, you know, I encourage that, you know, get out your mind about something that's instant. Ain't nothing gonna come easy and ain't nothing good gonna come quick. And the more you want, the more work you gotta put in. You know what I'm saying? That's stuff that I ain't wanna hit it. You know what I'm saying? People say stuff like that. I wouldn't try to hit stuff like that. I'm like, man, listen, I'm about to get it right now. So when I get to this age, I'm straight. I ain't gotta work no more. And you know, when you get older and you grow and you mature, you realize, you know, if I was rich right now, I gotta go to work. I can't just sit around. It's only so much fun you can have. You know, like I say, we blessed. But just to sit around all day, I'm not that type of guy. So that idea, you have to realize where did you adopt that idea from? You know, and it all goes down to mindset. Who gave you that idea? Where did you adopt that mindset from? Because that's a false idea. You know, I know people and I got friends that are rich, and bro, they don't sit around and stuff like that. They take trips, but they work. They work because for you to be rich, wealthy, you know, have it, whatever you want to call it, you gonna have to put work in. That's the only way you gonna keep wealth is that you put work in. Now, true, it get easier once you make more money because you start to make different type of moves, yes. But you can't think that you gonna get rich overnight and then you just gonna be rich forever. That's not how life works. And I watched this video of this guy, you know what I'm saying, and the man had $800 million. $800 million. That was his life fortune. He's still alive right now. I think right now he's 60 something. He had $800 million at his peak, you know, but he had a gambling problem. So that means he comfortable, and he lost it all. So that means he comfortable, and he ain't had no plan to make more money. I know you say, dang, that's a lot of money. It is, but listen to what I'm gonna tell you. He spent all this money gambling at the casino. He got down 3 years ago, 4 years ago, he got down, well, I don't know if it was that, but a couple years ago, he got down to 127 million. That's still a lot of money, I ain't gonna lie. How cheap I am, I'll be all right, but you know, just who I am, entrepreneur minded and focused and just driven, I know I'll be trying to get into stuff, you know? But anyway, uh, he spent 127 million in 3 months. 3 months. So that's what I'm saying. Like, yes, you can have money, you can make money, but if you don't, if you don't respect money and you don't know what, and you don't know money, meaning you can have it, but you don't know about money, you don't respect money, and you don't know how to use money, that's the type of stuff you would end up doing. That's the type of situation you end up being dead broke when you had a fortune. You was basically a billionaire. And then I guess because you bored or you now you done got addiction, whatever. Instead of you, using your time wisely or doing things that you need to be doing, you gonna blow it. And that's what I mean, like the process. I don't know how he got his fortune. When I seen that, I ain't want to hit no more. But that's part of the process. See, it comes with maturity. Now, mind you, we all make mistakes. Ain't none of us perfect. Nobody's perfect but God. You see what I'm saying? But the point of it is that the process gonna mold you and help you become who you need to be. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta try to figure it out. You gonna become it. Once you become it, that's who you are. That's in you. You know what I'm saying? Who you are now is who you're gonna be when you get to where you wanna go. You're just gonna be a better version of yourself. Lord say the same. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man. But it's time out for procrastination. It's time out for uh, self-doubt and having fear. It's time for you to put that hard work in. Don't focus on results and don't focus on the benefits. Focus on the process, fall in love with it, and help one. You know what I'm saying? Help one, that's what it's all about. So I hope that I said something today, and I pray that you receive it. Let's go, man.